Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dr. Vivek Nimje from Assam Medical College, Dibrugarh. I am going to present the case series on a typical oculomycosis in a tertiary care hospital. Introduction. Keratomycosis is an infection of cornea caused by multitude of fungal genera, which are predominated by mainly Fusarium and Aspergillus, and much more exceptionally, Lesiodiplodia theobromii. Keratomycosis caused by Lesiodiplodia are rare infection with very serious prognosis. The prototype species of Lesiodiplodia is Lesiodiplodia theobromii, an important cause of keratitis, accounting for over 50 cases of corneal ulcer worldwide, and which are reportedly refractory to antifungal treatments. Lesiodiplodia theobromii and pseudotheobromii are established plant pathogen causing post-harvest fungal disease of grapevine yards, mango, and citrus plantation. Introduction. We report 3 cases of phytopathogenic Lesiodiplodia theobromii causing keratitis in northeast region in India. Aims and objective: to report the clinical presentation and role of voriconazole in the treatment of rare cases of fungal keratitis caused by Lesiodiplodia. Methods and material. It is a hospital-based prospective study in which corneal scraping of the from the base and edge of the ulcer was taken and sent for microbiological examination. 3 eyes of 3 patients with Lesiodiplodia were included in this study. Clinical scenario. Case 1. A 50-year-old man came to the OPD with complaint of pain, redness, watering, and diminution vision with history of bamboo stick injury 20 days ago. On examination, there was a circumcorneal congestion and corneal ulcer of 3 by 3 mm size with feathery margin accompanied by hypopyon of 1 mm and descemetocele. The ulcer was situated at 7 to 9 o'clock position and extended up to nasal limbus. The ulcer was covered with slough and was extended up to descemet membrane of cornea. Pupil was mid-dilated, bristly, reactive to light. His visual acuity in the left eye was hand movement close to face, corneal scraping done, and sent for microbiological examination. Patient started on eye drops natamycin and gutifloxacin on presentation. The culture in Seborrheic dextrous agar with chloramphenicol yielded growth of grey colored floccous colony with black rivers after 7 days. It was identified as Lesiodiplodia theobromii after ITS sequencing. Antifungals was switched to 1% voriconazole eye drops 1 hourly. The patient came for follow-up after 2 weeks. There was symptomatic relief and regression of ulcer, again returned for follow-up after 4 weeks. The eye showed good improvement with no signs of inflammation, and eye healed completely with a macular scar measuring the 2 by 3 mm covering the site of lesion, and visual acuity had improved to finger counting at 2 meters. Another case come with similar complaint and similar type of ulcer. Voriconazole was started in the same patient, and patient responded well to voriconazole. Case 3. Similar patient but with lesser age with history of entry of sand particles in the right eye was given, and on examination there was corneal ulcer 3 by 3 mm with feathery margin and hypopyon. Ulcer was central and covered with slough and extended up to stromal layer. Pupil and lens could not be visualized. His visual acuity in the right eye was hand movement close to face. Corneal scraping was done and sent for examination. The patient started initially on natamycin and gutifloxacin. The culture was found to be Lesiodiplodia, and the antifungal was switched to 1% voriconazole. The eye showed good improvement with no signs of inflammation, and eye healed completely with macular scar measuring 3 by 3 mm. Discussion. Lesiodiplodia theobromii is a dematicious filamentous fungus endemic in certain regions such as northeast region of India. It is a rare cause of keratomycosis, accounting for only 3% of fungal keratitis cases. Keratitis can be serious and rapidly progressive with high chance of corneal perforation leading to endophthalmitis and panophthalmitis. Management is often difficult as keratitis shows variable response to antifungal. A corneal injury, even a minor one, usually plant origin, is found in large number of patients who often develop infection with filamentous fungi, as was the case with our patient. Other risk factors include diabetes, immunosuppression, pre-existing ocular condition, and contact lens wearers. Clinically, corneal lesion can progress to an abscess or ulcer, even can lead to endophthalmitis. For recovery of vision, keratoplasty is often required. Voriconazole is a new generation triazole with fungicidal inactivity against Lesiodiplodia theobromii. It has good ocular penetration and low minimum inhibitory concentration. Therapeutic aqueous drug can be achieved at low doses. Rebel et al. Conclude in a study that
already session running late. Conclude it fast.
Okay. Conclusion: Lesiodiplodia theobromii keratitis is a rare infection but can cause serious keratitis leading to blindness. Early use of topical voriconazole 1% may provide effective treatment option for oculomycosis caused by Lesiodiplodia species. Keratoplasty is often required for corneal opacity after healing. Thank you.